Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week is coming on, which means you get another video from, well, me here on the channel. And if you haven't already read the title, we are back in England and we are back reacting to Architects and the brand new single. This is the second single off their upcoming album, which releases in October. It's got a long title. The Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit is the name of the album. The name of the song is Deep Fake. They have already released the single Tear Gas, which I actually reacted to, so I will leave a link at the end of this video if you want to go check out my reaction to the first single. I love Architects. I finally got to see them live this year after the tour was postponed from 2020, so yeah. I love Architects. Enough said. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Let's just dive right into Architects. Let's press play. You never know what to expect because they always release something different with each single. Tap in the foot. I like the industrial sound they seem to be going with. Very nice. I know people don't like Sam's cleans, but oh, he's got a good voice. Look at the eyeliner and the eye makeup. We're gonna get something.
Let's hope your God don't fail you now. Save us a special place in hell.
Okay.
You're the reason I don't wanna take deep fake.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We see the cards and we go to fold. We play along but it soon grows old. We took the ark and sold it off the parts. They got a fist full of fucking gold. A return on the soul stay sold. Do you remember who we are? These sirens will go to the abyss, but the rest of us will still exist. We're fighting with a shadow in the dark.
I'm loving the visuals of this video. The distortion fits the sound.
Deep fake.
Is that the end? Yeah. That was Deep Fake, Architects. After Tear Gas, I didn't know what I was going to expect or what I was expecting, But like I said in the intro, like Architects have a way of like picking singles off like albums that like seems like kind of contradict, where they can split the fans. So I'm not quite sure what the fans are going to think of this, but I can see fans liking it more than Tear Gas, and quite frankly, as much as I like Tear Gas, I would probably listen to this song more on repeat. There is a lot to like about this song, but unfortunately I made the mistake when I was like putting my phone down. I took a look at some of the comments and they seem positive, but the main comment is they're turning into Bring Me the Horizon. And I will hold my hands up now and say that I kind of went a bit off Bring Me the Horizon when they went a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more radio rock, but then I've kind of fallen back in love with Bring Me the Horizon, and I can see to a degree Architects, they have done like a complete like change in like the sound and the style, and yes, I can see that they are maybe going down that route, but for me, why I can get behind Architects doing it more so than Bring Me the Horizon is that Bring Me the Horizon, pretty much it seemed to be within the span of like one album, the sound completely changed, whereas Architects seem to be like slowly filtering the change in so that maybe fans can get used to it. I'm not sure if that's what fans want, but I love Architects, so I will continue to support them regardless. I loved the shared vocals, and I believe that was Josh, I might be wrong, who was like doing, he didn't do that many like growls and screams, but when he did I was like, ooh. I would have no problem with Architects maybe becoming like a dual vocalist band where Sam focuses on the cleans and you have someone else focusing on the growls and the screams, but then we did let it get a little bit of Sam like screaming and growling like towards the end, and he can do it and he's very good at it. But I can understand, after like being around as long as they have, that they've said they want to mature, they want to change their sound, they're getting older, so yeah, I liked it. The lyrics were a lot less, I would say, cheesy and cliche compared to Tear Gas. They sound a little bit more like Architects' lyrics. Still probably not on par with some older songs, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. I am so pre-ordering this album. The video, I loved like the distortion of like the image, like when you had like the distortion on the screen, and it kind of like went in like tandem, like hand in hand with like the almost like industrial sound that they seem to have adapted, that we heard on Tear Gas, that they seem to have brought over to Deep Fake. And I was just there like, yeah, when the visuals match up with like either like the sound, the lyrics, I'm just there like, an all around music video. Architects, at this point they know what they're doing and they are making music mainly for themselves, and yes, it's not going to be every fan's cup of tea, but you know, they're probably, I don't know if we'll get another single or like another release before the album, because it says the album is like towards the end of October and we're like in September now. We may get like another single before the album drops or maybe after, but from what I've heard from like Tear Gas and now Deep Fake, I will pick up the album because why not? It will look nice on the shelf. Is Architect shaping up to, you know, get my album of the year? No. No. 100% no, they're probably not going to get my album of the year like they've done in the past, but you know, I'm looking forward to it because there'll be, once they release the album, there'll be songs on there that like old school fans will be like, okay, yeah, that's Architects. But they just seem to put out very interesting choices when it comes to singles. Maybe it's to filter out people, but yeah, I liked it. The sound, the style, the lyrics, oh. I know I keep praising like Sam's like vocals, and I'm like, yes, he when he sings clean, but when he does that like whisper, I was like, ooh. When he was whispering and like looking at the camera, I was like, Sam. It did some things, just gonna throw it out there. But this band have been through so much over the years, and it is so good that they're still together, they're still making music, and they are definitely pretty much, they're cementing themselves with this new sound and this new style, and I'm all for it. Go Architects. Whoop whoop. Right, in the comments below, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the group. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on the channel, and trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated. Let's start a conversation because you have heard my thoughts and opinions, now make yours known down below. But let's just get into my ranking and my rating. I'm not going to tell you what I gave Tear Gas because I want you to go check out that video to give me a few more views on it. But if I had to give Deep Fake by Architects a rating out of 10, guys, it is getting a 9 out of 10. 9 is fine here on the channel. It didn't blow my mind, but you know, who knows, down the line Architects might blow my mind again. But yeah, 9 is fine. You know, it's 1 off 10. I can't be giving every song 10, and as you've seen recently, I can't be giving like every song like 12, 13, 14, 15. Slap on the wrist, but yeah, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Let's just wrap this up before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlists, depending on what mood I'm in while I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Architects make great music. Goodbye.